Good evening everybody, happy Monday. It is very late on in the day to be starting a vlog and I am not on my own, even if I am right now. I've actually got Jamie, Reese, Bella, Kev, Felicity and Sienna with me at the moment. We've just been to Next to look at suits for Jamie and Reese for the wedding. Jamie has bought one. Reese is still going to look elsewhere because he's a little bit of Mr. Indecisive. He needs a suit to wear to the wedding as well as Ascot. Him and Bella are going to Ascot, so he needs one that's going to do both. So he's a little bit unsure what colour to go for. But Next is like over there in the retail park, and Home Bargains is over here. So I've just driven over to Home Bargains and they're all walking around, but they've walked via Costa because Kev needed the toilet. Oh no, here they come. And I was just thinking, oh, I wonder if they've ended up, one of them's wanted to buy something. But they are all over, oh, they're all marching across the car park right now. But yeah, suit for Jamie done, which is, it's been needing to be done for the last couple of weeks, but trying to find time where I'm free and he's not at work hasn't, you know, never proves easy. But someone left me a comment saying, could they have a Home Bargains haul soon? So, you know, don't want to disappoint, do I? So this may well be the most boring Home Bargains haul you'll ever see me do. Home Bargains was just not giving today. I don't know whether it was because I was in there with Jamie and Reese, who just spend the entire time trying to send me over the edge. They put things in the trolley to see if I'll notice, and then they choose the most random things to put in the trolley to see if I notice, and then I'm constantly on guard watching what they're doing so that I then don't get to the till and I've got a trolley full of stuff that I don't want. So I don't know if it was just because they were there annoying me or because there's really not that much going on in Home Bargains at the moment. I was really hoping it was going to be really good because I thought Easter over, spring, you know, is over pretty much. I think we're having a bit of an early summer at the moment, hoping it's here to stay and this isn't our summer and that's it. Once this is over, it's going to go to autumn. But there wasn't a lot there for the summer. It was naff. And I felt like it was just things I'd seen last summer put back out again. But let me know if it's the same in your home bargains or if it is just mine that is rubbish. But I've got a few bits and bobs. There's a few things I'm finding are good in Home Bargains to buy like monthly. And then there's a few things that actually, when they're on Nectar deal, and I've got Jamie's collie discount, it is just as cheap to buy in Sainsbury's. So I tried to just pick bits that I bought last month that lasted, that we liked, and then some things I didn't buy. I didn't buy toilet roll because we've been buying for the last couple of times I've been to Home Bargains the pack of 32 Nicky toilet rolls, and they just do not last very long in this house. It's really thick toilet roll, and I think the kids still use it and use, you know, I think it's kind of like that habit, isn't it? How many times do you wrap the toilet roll around your hand? And we go through so much toilet roll when I buy that stuff. And then we bought the Sainsbury's double rolls, the Stamford Street ones that we've always bought before. I'm not fussy on toilet roll. It gets flushed down the loo at the end of the day. I know some people like a good quality toilet roll. I'm really not bothered. I think that's mainly because of having children and them being so wasteful with it. But the Stamford Street stuff seems to last us better. So I'm going to go back to buying that with my weekly shop. And washing powder. I also think if I can get a good Nectar price and collie discount is probably cheaper than Home Bargains. Home Bargains is only really good for me for washing powder if there's a really nice new scent that's exclusive to Home Bargains. And there isn't a new one that I really, you know, really liked at the moment. I do like the Mrs. Hinch, is it Blooming Bouquet? I think it is, but not enough to pay the price of it. It's £6 for the laundry gel. And I just think, well, when it's on Nectar deal, it's less than £6 and then I get money off. But it might not be that scent, but it's still cheaper. And I'm all for cheaper. Also, I really like the Ineos surface spray. And if I can get that on Nectar, it goes down to £1.75 and then discount. So again, I prefer that from Sainsbury's. But what did I get from Home Bargains? I told you what I didn't get. I did get a big bottle of Domestos. I bought a big bottle of this last month. I bought the white one, and I do think it does a better job than the cheaper bleaches. I do think it is worth having the branded one, and this is a big family pack, and it did last me all month. I think it was about £1.40, somewhere along those lines. I don't even know what I did with the receipt. So I got one of those. I also got a Fruit Bliss. This is another of the scents that was going around. There was around all different aisles for different products. Washing stuff, cleaning stuff, all in this Fruit Bliss scent. And this was £1.19, I think. I like a Domestos toilet gel. Don't use a lot of toilet gel, if I'm honest. It's not something that I use loads of. More of a squeeze the bleach around and leave it for a little bit and then give it a flush. And then, yeah, we don't need to talk about the contents of my toilet. I'm sure you can all imagine. We've got boys, teenage boys. This is what I bought last month and lasted us quite well. I did have to pop into Aldi this morning and buy a shampoo, and I think I bought their version of Pantene, and I used it earlier on, and it's all right. I mean, my hair is so damaged anyway, it really doesn't make much difference, but conditioner didn't last the month, so maybe I should have probably bought 2 of these, but it's because we use so much of it. Pantene and shampoo and conditioner, these are £3.99 each, which I feel is a good price, because at best a bottle of Pantene, and it's not as big as this, on Nectar is around £3. So £3.99 each for the bigger ones, and having it on a pump does slow down the usage of it for the girls. But Sienna washes her hair excessively. Every day she has a shower, if not twice a day, and she washes her hair. She is very finicky about her hair. It's got to be clean at all times and not free, or she goes a little bit wild. So we do go through a lot of conditioner. Shower gels, I got a couple of shower gels. Because we go through a lot of these. Let's see, I think I've got 2 of this, one of these. It's in here somewhere. Did I only buy one of them? Oh, maybe I bought one. Oh yes, because I got this as well. So I got a Imperial leather one. That was 75p, so that was good. A Nivea cashmere. I do like the Nivea shower creams. I prefer a shower cream to a shower gel. I find this just slides off your body, so I do like a shower cream. I prefer a shower foam over everything, and I will buy those if they're on Nectar. But at the moment, none of them are on Nectar, and they're really expensive. I mean, some of them are like £5 a tube, but that would be my first choice, the foam, and then a cream would be my second, and then this if there's nothing left. But Kev does like this one. And then this was new in there. I said to the girls, should we give this a go? I bought one, and Bella also bought one. I don't know if we bought the same one or whether she bought a different one, but there was 4 different scents. I got the fruity strawberry, but it separates and then you shake it up, and I think that's going to be, judging by the nozzle, a foam. Shower shake. So they were £1.49, and once it's shook up, it does look like a milkshake. That looks good enough to drink. £1.49, thought we'd give it a go as it was something new in there. I've got some floor cleaner, some Cif floor cleaner, and I picked up a Fairy Max. So we're back to having to wash everything up by hand because the dishwasher is knackered. We need a new one. When will we get a new dishwasher? I honestly can't tell you. Probably a while into the future, because they're expensive, and there's other things at the moment. Like, we're going up to Scotland in a couple of weeks, and there's lots more things where our money is going before it's going to go on a dishwasher. So for now, we are washing up by hand all of the time, and this Max Fairy is better than the standard Fairy. Can't remember how much it was, however. I want to say it was like £2.29 or something along those lines, and it's quite a good size bottle, and it will last longer than the standard £1 bottles because I use so much of it. Some step-by-step wisdom children's mouthwash. talking of children's teeth, I went to the private dentist today because we are going to have to pay private for our dentistry from now on, because our NHS dentist cannot see the children as often as they need to be seen. So we went to a private, so I was like, right, we're just going to have to pay private. It's £5 a month for a dental plan for a child. We just have to go and get signed up for that and suck it up, basically. We'll sign up for ourselves and we'll sign the kids up. So I turned up at this private dentist today and said, I'd like to register my family with your dentist. Oh, well, we're not taking on any patients, we're full. I was like, you're telling me I now can't even pay to see a dentist? Dentistry has got that bad that you can't get an NHS dentist. It's like finding rocking horse poo. But now I can't even pay private. Like, that's insane. But we're on the waiting list. She was hopeful only a couple of months. So fingers crossed. If I haven't heard from them in a couple of months, I will have to look into another private dentist. But this one is highly rated in our area. But yeah, that's my little tooth talk. Tooth mouthwash. And I also picked up the Oral-B Luxe Glamorous White toothpaste. This is, it says big pack, but it doesn't feel that big, and it was £3.49, which seems like a good price for an Oral-B one. And Sienna and Felicity have High Smile Barbie toothpaste, so this is for everyone else. Reese wanted some more curry sauce mix, the Mayflower curry sauce mix. They like that. I think that's still about £1. I picked up some dog treats for the dog. Now, I bought him some chicken and fish exactly like this from Pets at Home the other day when I had to take him to the vet, and we've seen them, and it was really expensive. I think I paid £3 for the pack. This pack was 99p. And he's also had a groom. The groomer had a cancellation. This is for anyone that's watched any of our daily videos who'll know this. The groomer had a cancellation, so he went for a groom today, so he looks very pretty right now. I mean, those ones are bigger and better though. These are the ones that were £3 a pack, and these are, oh, they feel completely different as well. They feel a bit papery. I mean, he doesn't care.
Why would you just chuck them all in there?
Yeah, oh, they smell so bad. You can really smell the fish on those. Oh,
Mummy.
they stink. Yes, Sienna.
So what I'm going to do...
What are you going to do? Sienna and Felicity have also got some of these reusable under eye pads. They were like 49
I'm
pence.
going to use this once and see if it breaks me
Okay,
out.
all right. There's new wax melts and new candles in Home Bargains. So I got 3 of the wax melts. These are only 79 pence. Dark cherry, cherry blossom, Charlie, no, he's knocked the lid off of his treat tin, and sage and citrus. I don't tend to have, I don't have air fresheners plugged in. I don't like candles or wax melts very often, but sometimes I just fancy it. Sometimes I think, oh, should I put a wax melt on and make the house smell a little bit nicer? But I tend to not use them overly because I don't think it's not, I've heard lots of people talk about how anything like this is quite damaging if you're breathing it in all of the time. So I try to use it sparingly. The thing is, it's difficult, isn't it? Because what isn't trying to kill you? You know, it feels like everything is trying to kill you in one way or another. But yeah, I try to use things like candles and wax melts sparingly. But as they're new scents, I thought I'd get one of each. No, I didn't get one of each. There was also a lavender one, but I'm not really into lavender smelling things, so I didn't bother with that. The only lavender smelling stuff I have is occasionally laundry liquid, and I don't mind it as a laundry liquid, lavender and chamomile, but as a scent around the house, it's not for me. They're Bath and Body Works dupe candles. I only saw a couple of them. One was Mykonos and one was Amalfi. Is it Amalfi Coast? I think it was that. But this one smelled the nicest, and these were £2.99. So again, I'll put this up on my little board on top of the cooker and I'll light it occasionally. And this was a star buy, and I said to Bella, have you heard of this glossy before? And she wasn't sure, but it said RRP was £20 and this was £3.99. Summer, hello. Have you heard of glossy?
You what?
This, glossy.
No.
Well, it was £20 RRP, down to £3.99. Millionaire Mist, glossy, luxurious, shiny. Indulge your hair with this rich leave-in conditioner.
I don't
So-
think you had to read all of that.
I thought we'd just give it a go for $3.99. And then I got the usual, these, and Sienna asked for some of these, and these are the most tiniest little cakes I've ever seen in my life. She had one and I was like, wow, they are literally just a mouthful.
I just sprayed.
I'm spraying in my hair, not like in my face. Ooh!
Why is it gone?
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. No, don't waste it. Don't spray it all over the place. And then I had to go into... No more times. I had to go into a shop to grab some bread because the kids were all telling me they were hungry because we had stir fry for tea. And, well, Sienna had super noodles and salad because she wasn't even going to try the stir fry. Felicity said, oh, I love stir fry. Proceeded to only eat some of the noodles and didn't eat enough to fill her belly. So I had to get some bread so they could have some toast. And I went into Farm Foods, which is a shop I've not been into for a very, very long time. I'd say years since I last went into Farm Foods. And let me tell you, the bargains were bargaining. But I left all the kids in the car, so I quickly ran in there. So I just had a quick look round up and down the aisles and just spotted what I could. And I got some fresh deals. These Nesquik bars, 3 packs for £3, but it was mix and match, lots of different things, one free for £3. These I thought were an absolute steal, 3 packs for £5. Now, I buy these in Sainsbury's if they're on, excuse me, that sounds like a cough. If they're on Nectar for they used to go on Nectar for £2, and now I think they only ever go on for like £2.50. And I buy them when they're on Nectar, but 3 packs, £5. I thought that was really, really good. So I got those, and then the fruit squeezy pouches that you'd have seen if you watched the grocery haul. Sienna really likes them. I said I'll only ever buy them if they're on Nectar because they're expensive. In Farm Foods, they are 2 packs for £3, so making them £1.50 a pack. And so that was my few bits from Farm Foods. Don't know what I did with any of the receipts. Did I even get a receipt? Yes, this is the Home Bargains one. I know I didn't get the receipt in Farm Foods, but I think it was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the bread was about 12 quid. And Home Bargains came to £42 and 8 pence. So let me know, is your Home Bargains a bit blur at the moment? Or is it just mine that's not giving at the moment? I'm going to end the vlog here because I need to go and put the girls to bed because it's currently, oh my goodness, it is 20 to 9 and you still haven't put your pyjamas on. So I'm going to get these girls to bed. Thank you for watching my incredibly boring Home Bargains haul. I'll try better next time. Maybe. If they Reese actually says we're walking around, where's the Christmas decorations? I said don't tempt them because they have them out at the end of the summer, so it's not long until it'll be Christmas and Halloween and all of that in Home Bargains again. I think that's when Home Bargains really comes like to life, isn't it, in the autumn with all their autumn stuff. But for today it was rubbish in my opinion, but thank you for watching anyway. We will see you all very, very soon.